welcome back to my video. I'm so glad you're back for another video. It's so exciting every time we meet, and long time no chat. I hope you've had a pleasant festive season, or you're having a pleasant festive season. So in the previous video we continued to work on the tote bag, and we finishing off that tote bag in this video. So what I did this time around was to add appliques to the bag just to complete it and give it that coastal beach vibe, and I think it turned out beautifully. So you will notice that at first I had this coral reef that I made for the bag, and initially my plan was to make it pink and orange, but the orange that I picked clashed so hard with the pink, so I frogged that, and I decided to go with a pink and red combination, which worked really well with the blue, the star that I made with two shades of blue, a dark blue and a kind of medium blue. Yeah, that worked quite well together, and it turned out really nice. Needless to say, my aunt was very happy with the finished results. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And again, shout out to you, Auntie, for commissioning my piece. It was so amazing to work on, and it turned out better than I anticipated. I think I might just make a couple more because I've got quite a few skeins of that yarn, so I think I'm gonna make a couple more of those bags. I think so. Why not? Because I don't really have any other plan for that yarn, and it actually turned out to be the perfect yarn for the bag, for any kind of bag or hat. That cotton acrylic yarn really worked well for that. I definitely will be making, I think I see myself making more bags out of that yarn, just to make sure that it gets used up and nothing goes to waste. So yeah, that's what we're doing in this video. I also did reimagine a piece that I had started making with this bamboo yarn that I purchased a while back. I'm really getting into this natural fibers side of things, and I know that natural fibers are a bit on the pricier side. So as I mentioned in my previous vlog, I do want to transition into that. For the time being, I'm going to use the acrylic yarn that I did purchase to think up ideas of what I want to make, and once I have that bedded down and finalized and I'm happy with the result that comes out from those projects, then I will then use actually natural fibers. So yeah, moving on to that's a little tangent I just went on. But anyway, back to my original trail of thought is, yeah, so I had this piece that I started with this bamboo yarn. Initially I was going to make a shirt out of it, and I started with that one skein, which is the only skein of bamboo yarn that I had, as a test to just feel how the fabric would feel in the form of a shirt, and it didn't turn out how I wanted it to. It felt heavier than what I was trying to go for, and so now I decided to then turn it into something else, which I started working on, and I turned it into a triangle scarf, which I see myself using quite a bit. So it is the perfect one skein project that you'll actually make use of in your wardrobe. So yeah, if you ever were wondering or thinking about one skein projects, I think a triangle scarf is perfect. If I can find the creator of that scarf, who inspired that scarf, in fact the way she made it is, I pretty much did it the way that she made it. If I can find her channel, I'll definitely link it in the description box below. So without further ado, let's get into today's video, and I will catch you on the flip side. Thanks for being here.